Salute, salute. Wild Country Updates more. Here with an update for you guys. A famous legend, pretty much of all time for NASCAR. A NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, Bobby Allison, dies at 86. Bobby Allison, whose life in NASCAR included both grand triumphs, and unspeakable heartbreaks, died Saturday, NASCAR announced. He was 86. He has two sons who died in a tragic accident less than 1 year apart. He's won the Daytona 500. He was part of the Alabama Gang, a group of drivers from Hueytown, Alabama. Allison was part of a talented racing family. His sons Davey and Clifford both raced, which I just said that, and they were in a tragic accident in less than a year apart. So did his brother Donnie. He raced also. Like I said, Bobby Allison won the Daytona 500 3 times. He was a 1983 Cup champion and 1985. Also, including a 1971 race at Bowman Gray Stadium that was awarded to him in October. He ranks 4th on NASCAR's all-time wins list. Let's see what this video is all about. He was more than just a racer. He was a giant of our sport. We remember Bobby Allison.
Bobby Allison was a fierce competitor, known for his versatility behind the wheel and ability to win wherever and whenever he wanted. Allison will forever be remembered as...
Sorry about the buffering.
One of NASCAR's elite talents. This is Bob.
I don't know why it's buffering, man.
Bobby Allison, a factor in every race he entered.
Alright, well maybe you guys can play it. I'll leave the link in the description and you guys can play the video. It goes on to say, though he was already an established winner well into the 1970s, and NASCAR burst onto the national scene together in the 1979 Daytona 500. On the final lap of the race, Cale Yarborough and Allison's brother Donnie crashed while racing for the lead. Richard Petty won the race instead, and Yarborough began arguing with Donnie Allison. Bobby stopped his car on the infield grass near the accident scene and promptly attacked Yarborough. Or, as Bobby's version faithfully went for decades afterward, Cale went to beating on my first with his nose. He kept winning after the infamous fight, including the Cup Championship. After 5 runner-up finishes in the point standings over 18 years, Allison finally won his only title in 1983. In 1987, Allison was involved in one of the worst wrecks in NASCAR history while racing at Talladega. Allison's tire blew and sent his car airborne. He hit the fence with a tremendous force, tearing out a section and nearly going into the grandstands. Allison didn't miss a race despite the crash, but it prompted NASCAR to place restrictor plates on the cars at both Talladega and Daytona. And what restrictor plates is basically it slows the car down compared to what it would run without it. Like they'll add so many inches to the spoiler, they'll add so many inches to they'll have like side window. It's plastic guards. I don't know if it's plastic, but it's guards that go up each side of the back window, and it's so the air hits it right so it slows down. Because if not, then they'd be going well over 250. Because with the restrictor plates, they run a little bit over 212, sometimes 210. And then it goes on to say the next season's Daytona 500 was Allison's greatest moments in NASCAR, but one he never remembered, with son Davey in second. Allison won the 500 for the third time. The two celebrated together in victory lane. But for months later, Allison blew a tire early in a race at Pocono and was T-boned by another driver. The accident nearly killed him and left him with severe head trauma, along with broken bones. Furthermore, he was robbed of his memories of everything that had happened in the months prior, including the father-son triumph at Daytona. That one race, the one I know has to mean the most to me, is the one I can't remember, Allison told author Robert Edelstein for the book NASCAR Legends. It continues to be covered up with the dust back there. Allison never raced again, nor was he able to ever fully recover from his injuries. He walked with a slight limp for the rest of his life, but the pain he suffered in the years after his retirement was much worse than anything physical. In 1992, Allison's youngest son Clifford was killed in a crash while practicing for a Busch Series race at Michigan. Less than a year later, Davey Allison was killed while trying to land his helicopter at Talladega, which I somewhat remember that. Just like that, both Allison's sons were gone. I don't know that it will ever ease up, that it will be easier any day, less painful, Bobby said in 2011. It's what happened. It's our duty to go on. The grief was overwhelming, and it eventually led Allison and his wife, Judy, to divorce. But when Adam Petty, grandson of Richard Petty and son of Kyle Petty, was killed in a 2000 crash, Bobby and Judy decided to comfort the Petty family together. They reconciled and remarried 2 months later. Oh, that's awesome. See, that I didn't know. In his later years, Allison was revered as an ambassador for NASCAR. His status, a Hall of Fame, brought him great joy, and he was almost always seen with a big smile when speaking with fans. So there you guys have it. I just want to say a little prayer. Dear Father Yahuwah, I ask that you lay your hands on Bobby Allison's family. I ask that you walk with them with each journey they take in life as they recover from this heartache of losing a great family member. And I just ask that you comfort them, like I said. In your name I pray, Father Yahuwah. Amen. But yeah, I thought I'd bring that update to you guys. If you guys could, please start hitting the like button more, share the video out, and make sure your bell notification is rung. That way you know when I update a video or go live. Peace out.